Hi, my name is Zach Skinner. I'm doing this project for my IT class, and today I'm going to be showing you how to change out a hard drive in the PS4 for one that has larger memory. So let's get started. Okay, so the tools we will be using today to complete this task is a Phillips head screwdriver, a flash drive. The one I will be using is an 8 GB SanDisk, a 2.5 inch internal hard drive. Now these hard drives are usually found in laptop computers. I'm using a Toshiba brand because it was the one I can afford at the time. You may be able to use higher brands, it just depends on how much money you're willing to spend. The last thing you will need is a computer with internet connection. This will allow you to be able to download the update file that we will need in order to complete the task of installing the hard drive. Okay, so step one in replacing these hard drives is to be very careful. What you want to do is put your palms on the side of the unit. You'll know it's the right side because it'll be kind of shiny on the plastic. And what you do is you'll press down firmly, but you don't want to press down too hard or else it'll break. And you want to gently push forward, and that will cause it to break open, allowing you to remove the top, and it will expose then some of the internal parts of the PS4. Alright, for step two is the easy part. This is what you're going to need your Phillips head screwdriver for. Your hard drive is going to be right here in the casing. So all you're going to want to do is there's a screw right here on top. And we're going to want to undo that. And we'll place this where we don't lose it. And then the hard drive is just going to slide on out. So now in order to remove the hard drive from the bracket, there are a few screws. There's going to be 4 total, 2 on each side. So we're going to want to go ahead and remove those to release the hard drive. And for these screws, if you accidentally mix up the black ones, it don't matter because they are the same on each side. And then once you get them out, your hard drive will just slide right out. And then right here in the box, I have the new one. Now, like I said in the intro, I used Toshiba. At the point, this was actually the one that I could afford. It cost me about $56 on Amazon. There are other brands, and from what I've read, it does make the PS4 run a little bit faster when starting up, but they are more expensive. And there's the hard drive. Okay, so now what we're going to do is reassemble it, which is very simple. We're going to slide the hard drive in. When we slide it in, we want the shiny part on top, and we're going to want the little prongs on the outside. That way you can hook in when you slide it. So what we're going to do is put back the screws. Okay. Now the screws are in, we're going to want to slide it in. We're going to want to make sure it slides all the way in, that way it latches. And As soon as it's all the way in, we're going to take the little gray screw and screw it back on. Okay. Once that's in, we're going to take our cover back. We're going to put the back on first, because as you can see, the back has a lip onto it. That way it latches on. We're just going to set straight on and just push it back in. And that's halfway to changing out your PS4's hard drive. Okay, next part you want to do to finish your installation of your hard drive is you're going to want to go to www.playstation.com and go to the support to look up their updates. Now this is why you need your flash drive. I find it easier to use that rather than trying to download it off the internet itself. So what you'll do is you'll find the latest update. So right now it's 3.5 for the version. I'm going to go ahead and download it onto my flash drive. And as you can see right now I'm using a blank flash drive, which I find it's a little bit easier just to make sure the update goes through, and you're going to save it. Now, depending on the computer, it may take a little bit. As you can see down here, it's showing the download right now, and left on my downloads probably about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and let this download and get back to you guys as soon as it's done, because it's going to be a little bit. Alright, so now that the update file's on the flash drive, one thing I forgot to mention is when you're making the update file, you need two folders. You need one that says PS4, and inside that folder, one that says update. And that's where you'll put your update file in. So what we're going to do is we're going to push it in there, make sure it's all the way in, and we're going to hold the power button for 2 beeps. And what this is going to do is it's going to send it into a safe mode. That way we have all our options. And take in mind this will take a few minutes. So once it's there, what all that's asking me to do is to equip my controller through a USB. And now it brings me up to safe mode. And safe mode has all these options. There's restart, change resolution, update system software, restore default settings, rebuild database, initialize PS4, and initialize PS4 reinstall system software. That's the one we're going to want to hit. Now at this screen, what it's going to ask you is to have your USB in there with the update file with 3.5 or higher, which we do, and it's all the way in, so we're going to hit OK. Now what it's going to do is it's going to search the flash drive for that file. And if it's the right file and everything is done correctly, what it will do is it will start initializing the update. And take in mind, it might take it a few minutes in order to read the update file. Alright, as you can see, it's going to bring up the message that the PS4 has been initialized. Now when you do this, it's going to delete all the users and data. So what you want to do is, most likely you have online, the data will automatically be uploaded to your online, or just save it on a flash drive. Users, you basically just download your user account once you're done. So once it gets there, you're going to hit yes, and it's going to start the initializing the update for the system. And the initializing normally doesn't take very long. Okay, now you see it's preparing to update. Okay, if it does this, don't panic. What it's going to do is it's going to restart the system to initiate the rest of the update sequence onto it. And as you can see, it goes to the system software update. And now it's up to the update. So now it's putting the update file off the flash drive onto the PS4. Okay. Okay, so once the update's done, it's going to restart the system one more time. And as you can see, it's starting up the PlayStation as normal. Okay, and then it'll just go up to standard setup for it. So I'm just going to go through this stuff really quick. I'm not going to bother with some of this stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to use user 1 just for the sake of this exercise. As you can see, now it's loaded up as normal. You can see there's already a game in it. And that's about it.